Hey there, small business owners. Ever feel like you're always putting off updating your website? For most of you out there, building and maintaining an online presence can be overwhelming. Your day-to-day schedule can greatly impact necessary tasks like keeping your website up to date and planning marketing campaigns to stay competitive. Brand You Love offers monthly packages for website maintenance, marketing campaigns that help keep current customers engaged while attracting new ones, and social media strategies that keep you in touch with your customers. At Brand You Love, we do the legwork for you, so you don't have to. Contact us today at brand.love.com.
This is Desert City, a Dungeons & Dragons 5e actual play produced by TTRP Theater. I'm Duke. I play Ellen. Dean plays Kevin. Chris is Theo. And Jazz? Well, he's everybody else. This is episode 37. I don't think any of us expected to have this many episodes in this, but the run has been so fun. I do really want to shout Jazz out. He doesn't get the credit that he deserves. He is such a talented actor, writer, player, DM, creative individual all the way around, and it shows. He doesn't brag on himself too much, but he's an award-winning actor and has been a part of several very celebrated short films, and he is pursuing that creative role professionally, and I just want to wish him the best. Break a leg, brother. I love you. You're so important to me and to all of us here. So we are all cheering for you and cannot wait to see where you end up. All right, let's do this. Welcome back to Desert City.
We cut to the next morning. Everybody starts to make their way downstairs. It is empty for the most part. Most people are asleep, have gone home, but there is a large table with some food and juices, and Wylam, Cassandra, Gorn, Stelamy are all already seated and chatting.
When Theo walks in, he has the dwarf on his hip like a toddler.
Oh, God.
Gives it a kiss on the forehead, and she jumps down and walks away.
She makes the walk of shame across the bar.
New friend, Theo?
Much needed comfort in a time of discord.
Let it be known it is canon that Theo fucks. So you guys come up to the table and take a seat. Wylam says, good morning.
Morning.
Good morning.
This is weird. I'm not used to not stealing my breakfast.
Kevin, there's a plate of bacon over near the bar I do not want you to have.
Gotcha.
He lays out a map across the table. It's one that you're familiar with, but basically it just shows a couple of the different tunnels that go into Dawn Tower from where they're at. This is a map of the subterranean tunnels that can get us into Dawn Tower.
Are they not compromised at this point?
We don't think they are compromised. There is a large false wall from the Dawn Tower side. And to our knowledge, that false wall has never been compromised. We do not believe the folk in Dawn Tower know of these tunnels.
Okay. So we're in good shape there.
My network did send out more feelers overnight. We were still unable to locate Brecken.
You might check my village, because sometimes people from the church go there when they don't want to be found.
There you go.
We will dispatch a few there. Maybe he is there. Thank you. Thank you for that. My question is, how do we best utilize the God's Agate against Dawil? Eos
Morningwood.
pops up and says,
He would. It is morning time.
We have something different at play.
Thanks for popping up, Eos.
Thanks for popping up. Just in time, bro.
I find it to be very hard in the morning. But I wanted to pop up nonetheless. I feel a rush with blood all the way to my head, and I'm very excited to be here.
Morning salute.
Stand tall and tell us your truth.
Raise the flag.
Morningwood stands straight up, extremely rigid, at the table.
We have something more to consider. While Dawil is a formidable force, I do not think it is wise to use the God's Agate against him. What we learned was that there is likely no one with enough power to use it more than once. And there is a much more formidable foe in Ericon that we should likely save the use of the God's Agate for. Therefore, I think we need to take down Dawil without use of the Agate. Ellen, Theo, Kevin, would you agree or disagree?
I mean, that is, yes, the information that we were given, but do we have a choice but to not use it?
I think we must be conscious of when we use it. I do not think it is a matter of if. But if we use it to defeat Dawil, then if it is unable to be used a second time, what will we do against Ericon?
Would you be powerful enough to use it?
I don't know.
And what about our companion Luf and Chasa?
Lou, who has been quietly sitting at the table, removes his hood. And for the first time, you hear him speak.
Hello!
God damn.
Hi, I'm Lou!
Sorry, I couldn't help myself.
I'm Lou!
And he says, I do not think it's
The letter of the day is J.
He says, I do not think it is wise to use it on anything but Ericon. And then he puts his hood back up.
You weird cat, Luf.
No, he's a frog.
He gives you a weird peace sign, but he only has 3 fingers. It just
Weird peace sign. I fucking love it.
Basically, we have to take the wheel down in conventional ways.
Let's do it. We know where he is. We have potentially unguarded pathways to get there. We have a powerful group that are well rested. Come on. It's front door time. No, it's side path time, but still.
It's underground hidden door time.
It's underground hidden pathway to sneak up on the guy time.
A false wall door time. Do we need to put all the details in? I think we should.
It's a lot of qualifiers. I think we could be here a while.
We will probably be here a long time.
Let's just not go out above ground, because we'll run into the most dangerous creatures we've ever encountered. What were they?
Which creatures are those?
I forget what they were called. They had Bob Saget.
The lizard men. The lizard men. Yep.
We don't
100%.
want anything to do with them.
the lizard guys. Those are different than the tricrines.
Yeah, it wasn't the Thrycreens.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm in, but is Goresh here? Jazz?
He is. Yeah, he is. He's at the table.
Okay. You know, for that sake, I think we need to figure out are there refugees in the in the camp? Does Goresh know if anyone has Tremor told us this story about getting, people hiding out in their encampment. Does Goresh have any information about that? Does he know if that's where Brecken ended up, or are there refugees that have gone to the orcs?
I will send message. We have been on front lines, and I have not checked in with camp in quite some time.
Well, Tremor, I think that's your path today.
Wylam's already sent people there.
Oh, okay.
Or is going to, because Tremor mentioned it. But if you want to send Tremor there, he can do that too.
No, if Wylam's already doing it, I'm sorry I missed that detail. So, Lou, are you just going to hang back? Can we still talk to you through the mycelium network? Like, are we still connected telepathically? And I try to think some thoughts at Lou.
He actually...
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
No, he cannot. He actually, as you say this, he reaches into his robe and he pulls out a small glass jar that has mushrooms in it. And he eats one and he passes the jar to each of you. Kevin, Eos, Tremor, and Theo.
You don't have to tell me twice.
Everybody eats their mushroom, and after a moment, you hear him say, "These spores will allow us to communicate."
Theo was the last to get the mushroom jar, and he tips it up and like slaps the bottom of it and drags his finger around the jar to get any leftover, and like just rubbing it on his gums.
As you're doing that, and the first one like hits your bloodstream, like you hear Lou go, "This is not drugs. This will not make you high, Theo. There's no need to ingest all of it."
I can hear you. Your lips aren't moving.
Who could tell? He's got the rub over his face.
But he got big old face. I assume his lips are sticking out.
But he got big old face.
So
He do be a frog, man.
So now everybody will have my experience. When they go to the bathroom, they'll have everybody's voices in their head. Great.
Just be glad we hadn't all eaten mushrooms when Theo went to his room last night.
Oh, God. Yeah, also true.
But we're not just hearing each other. We're not hearing each other's thoughts. We're actually communicating.
Yes.
Correct.
It's it's just telepathy for communications purpose.
Sweet.
We have embedded cell phones in our heads. Let's go. There's no time to waste.
Okay, so Wylam says, "This will be a dangerous mission, as you know. Who all will be going?" Eos, still standing rigid at the table, says, I will go."
Getting weird, Yos.
Tremor says, I'm going as well. Lou shakes his head, and you hear in your minds him say, "This is not yet the time for me."
Okay.
All right, well, Eos and Tremor, I wish you luck.
Wait. Where the hell are they going? We're all going, aren't we?
Kevin, are you also going with them?
To the underground hidden door behind the trash bin?
I said I was going as well.
Very well. And Ellen, you'll also be going?
Yes. Yes. No time to waste.
Then I wish you all luck in your endeavor.
Kevin's gonna pop up and go behind the bar.
Okay.
We'll have a toast. Break out some wine, pour everybody a glass, pass him about. And as he passes that plate of bacon, he's gonna dump it in his bag.
Okay. So you guys start to make your way. You go down the stairs of the Spitting Camel into a subterranean, or into an entrance that leads you down into the subterranean. You are given a map by Wylam that shows you the safe tunnels to take on the way. You begin to walk. It's not, Dawn Tower's not that far from the Spitting Camel, the grand scheme of things. So you start to walk towards the spinning canyon. And as you get close to the door, Eos asks for everybody to rally around him.
Hands in.
This is going to be dangerous. We may need to battle people that you have known as friends. We do not know who all is under the spell of Dawil and Aerocon and who is not. I wish there were a way for us to avoid ending them, but I know that, or at least I believe, that if given the choice, they will end us. So be merciful when you can, because I believe once the spell is lifted, they will be saved. But do not sacrifice your own life as a result.
Did you hear that, Theo? Don't sacrifice your own life as a result.
Anyone see me as a threat? Do not hesitate. Take the action you need to take to protect the people.
Theo, I would appreciate it if you would lead us all in prayer to Lathander. We need his blessing before we walk into this battle.
God of light and love, hold this group of warriors tight in the palm of your hand as we march against foes we have not even fully identified. Bring with us the strength of all your mighty good deeds and lift us up to save the people. We are on the side of right. We have the power. We just need the confidence and the focus and the knowledge that we have all of your power behind us and within us. Keep us safe. Amen.
You all feel that familiar light surround you. You almost can feel the sun on your face even though you are underground. Each of you feel a little more powerful, have a little more vitality. Lathander has blessed you, and you all are given an additional 20 temporary hit points from this prayer.
Jesus.
GG.
Okay, thank you.
Kevin's got that tray of wine for the toast.
Mm-hmm.
Pass them out. May your beautiful lips never blister. Salute.
Salut. Eos takes a drink.
And that's the good stuff. I mean, we may die.
So I'm kind of doing something here in the background, as you can imagine. But with that toast, you feel the strength of the orcish gods bless you. And each of you can add 3 temporary strength points for this battle.
Way to go, Kevin. That's some good wine.
Do I just change my +3 to a +6?
No, you would go.
To the total.
Yeah. So what's your strength score right now? Are you a 16?
Oh, down the list. What's
The
not on the
number
list? It's at the top. It's 16, and then it says +3.
Yeah, so you have 19 temporarily.
Right. So you go to 19, which I think will give you +4.
Yeah, big time.
I don't know how to change it though.
It's not a common mechanic. You might just have to make a sticky note.
Just
for
know
yourself.
it. Okay. I'll add it to my comprehensive notes in front of me.
Kevin, that's going to give you a +2. So any melee attacks will go up. So instead of being a +3 or a +6 to hit with the dagger, you're going to be, oh no, because yours is based on dex. But your damage will go up. Your damage should go up.
14.
And I go from a -1 to a 0.
Nice.
Sweet.
I don't know about the damage part. You guys will have to help me.
I'll help you.
19. It seems like that's like +4, +5, right? +4
I think
to
it's
hit,
plus.
+5.
I think it's +4 at 19. It's +5 at 20. I think.
Well, and I still have my +3 that's already there, right?
No, it increases.
That just doesn't count.
Your +3 turns into a +4.
Oh, I see.
It increases.
Right. So my -1 turns into a 0. Kevin's 0 turns into a +2.
Okay.
Damage.
He crosses from 11 to 14. I cross from 8 to 11. So
Damage-wise.
strength-wise, yes, all the way. But anything that you are using strength for, you will get that +2. But most of your weapons are finesse, and so it's based on your dexterity and not your strength.
So, does anybody notice Harry? Where's Harry hanging out at? What's going on with Harry?
Harry's in my pocket. You haven't seen Harry yet.
Well, we didn't sit there and watch you summon him.
Oh yeah, if you did last night, sure. Yeah.
Yeah, nobody could sleep. You're doing all that weird shit. I mean, fuck, we were like, what the fuck is he doing? Trying to go to bed.
I was just sitting there crisscross applesauce meditating with some incense.
It probably put us to sleep hardcore. Doing your ohms in our puppy pile. With Traymore. And the Bullywug. When the Bullywug was in there, right?
Yep.
Yeah, Lou was in there too.
He's just like, man, these top dwellers are weird.
So you all stand in front of the door. You're feeling strong. You're feeling healthy. Eos puts his hand in.
He puts his hand in where? In his boxer shorts?
He puts his hand in the middle of you, like he extends his hand out.
Yeah.
We're all awkwardly looking at him extending his hand, wondering what he's doing.
Having a slap on top of it. He knows this routine.
Yeah. Kevin puts his hand on top of Eos's.
Ellen's totally waiting to be the last one because that's just
Right.
who Ellen is.
Right.
Theos is in.
Tramer is in,
Ellen puts his hand on top.
and Eos says, "If I haven't said it, thank you for everything you've done for me."
Same team.
Same team indeed. And that's where we'll end today's session.
Sweet.
Love it.
50 fucking hit points. Let's get in the mix, you know? Hell yeah.
Oh yeah. You'll be at 50.
Yeah.
I'm at 51.
54.
Hell yeah.
Got some extra hit points, got a little buff.
We can get in the mix. Throw some hands.
This is Desert City, a D&D5E actual play produced by TTRP Theater. I'm your Dungeon Master Jazz. Theo is played by Chris Freedom. Ellen is played by Duke Walter. Kevin is played by Dean Martin Jr. TTRP Theater is a group of actors, artists, and gamers from all walks of life that play a diverse set of games in a diverse set of styles. We have a wide array of content available for free on YouTube. Search TTRP Theater and subscribe to our channel. Follow us on Twitter at TTRP Theater. We'd love to hear your feedback. Comment on YouTube or tweet about the show using #RenCityPod. That's RENCITYPOD. Or follow us at the same handle, at RENCITYPOD. Be good to one another. See you next time.